Hi, Alex.
Hi,
How are you doing today?
I think it's good,
Mhm.
but yeah, when I think of I still receive the reminder from on my calendars about the next flight, all that, and I still feel a lot of anxiety, even if it's far away.
So, remember that we did a scale from 0 to 100 last week?
Yeah,
And we kind of rated different scenarios that you may have experienced while you're in the airplane, while you're boarding, while you're in the waiting room. So, and here's the
yeah.
list that we created together. And I wonder how you're feeling right now, like on a scale.
Um, I feel maybe around 60, 55 or 60.
60.
Yeah, because we haven't mentioned that much about the flight thing, so I think I'm okay with it. Yeah.
So last session, apart from formulating the scale, we also did a what we call imaginary exposure. Uh, we together we imagine the last time you feel a little bit unease on the flight when you were experiencing a turbulence. And you mentioned that you had a panic attack at the time. Last session, when you're imagining that, although you were little bit feeling unease, I it seems to me that you're uh, managing way better than before.
Thank you for saying that. I'm also kind of feeling that way. Yeah, I feel like there's something happening.
So I'm just wondering out loud if you're willing to make a next step.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can try it.
So, and what I'm thinking is that we can watch a video of uh, a plane having a turbulence together. It will be a scenario that you're sitting on a seat while the camera is a little bit shaking, and sometimes the camera would turn to the window, show the outside of the plane.
Okay, I think yeah, I can try. Since I'm here, yeah,
And where do you think you're at right now on the scale?
I think it raised to 70 or 75 or even 80. I'm not sure. Yeah, 75 maybe.
Can notice that your voices start to get a little bit shaky, and you're biting your lips a little bit, and your hands is kind of
Yeah.
like jittery right now. So I would encourage you to do a deep breath with me before we continue. Okay. While you're continue doing the deep breath, can watch the videos together.
Okay.
Sometimes doing the deep breath can help. Mm. How are you thinking?
Actually,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final descent towards the main airport. Now I can use you to your seat, fasten your seatbelt securely. Please ensure your seatbelts are in upright position with your helmet down. The tray tables are stowed away and window blinds are fully open. Please switch off your laptops and step away from landing. Toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
You're, well, it's not showing.
really, it's just not looking back. I'm actually sweating.
Okay, so fine. Yeah. 30% good. So I know you're kind of turning away. Notice that you're changing a lot of shallow breath. First thing I heard is slow down. It's very understandable that people see this kind of scenario, especially when they're on the outside hearing the flight attendants reporting turbulence. It's very understandable that local trying bodies kind of back. Um, the intention of this exercise feeling back in feeling while you're feeling all of these feelings, the mind and the body together develop skill to be more comfortable, really.
Okay.
So I would say that's it'll be. So let me ask you this question: would be the problem of looking away?
I don't know. Maybe I will make little progress, like because I'm avoiding part of that, and I know that avoiding didn't make it better, make it sometimes worse. Yeah, I know